Let's talk about Roblox Creepypasta. The Eyeless Man.
The Eyeless Man is a hostile myth that was discovered near in the late 2000s. He stalks players in-game and permanently blinds them unless they say his common phrase. This myth has never come back ever since, but had a few interactions with certain people years ago. Players have often complained about a mysterious figure that stalks them from the distance, an eyeless man who follows them almost everywhere, no matter how hard they try to escape him. Every game he joins, his username changes, and no one but the person he is stalking can see him. People indicated that they felt discomfort because they recognized someone staring at them. Though this myth is blind, he can still see every move everyone does. This man targets everyone and has no specific person to hunt down. Even if you try to escape him, he finds various ways to come back. Whenever he hunts people down and interacts with you, he commands you to say through blindness, "I can see everything." But when you decline his command, he can make you blind with just a flick of his finger. But when you say those exact words, he will stop bothering you. There is no actual evidence of the last time this man has interacted with anyone. History of the Eyeless Man. The Eyeless Man was discovered on November 5, 2008. The player would see this dangerous mythical creature in certain games, nearby the corners of the game, who follows every step you make. Interactions the 5th of November 2008 and late 2008. A player named reported that he was being stalked by someone, though the player he was being stalked by had many names, but the same appearance. He first saw the man when playing. He noticed a player he thought looked cool, wearing a suit and had a unique face with a mouth and no eyes, just standing at the edge of the map, not doing anything, simply watching. Later the same day, he spotted him in a different game at the edge of the map with a different username. He thought it was odd and switched games. The man did not show up in the next game and he thought it was over. The 6th of November 2008, the player logged on again and started patrolling a clan fort when he spotted him again. At the edge of the map, simply watching, was the same eyeless man. He pointed him out to the others at the fort. However, no one could see him and thought he was messing with them. The 12th of November 2008, after almost a week of enduring the stalking, the player decided to finally announce publicly in the forums that he was being stalked by an eyeless man. He went into a game to see if he would be there. Surely enough, he was. So he approached the man, and the following conversation is what followed. "Who the hell are you, and why do you keep following me, eyeless man? Do tell me. I'm tired of you following me everywhere I go, eyeless man. Say the words." "What words? I just want you to leave." "Eyeless man, through blindness I can see everything. Why do you want me to say that, eyeless man? If I say it, will you just leave me alone?" "Eyeless man, yes, through blindness I can see everything." Immediately after the phrase is said, the eyeless man leaves. November 13, 2008, at about 2 a.m., logged off, and was relieved he could enjoy playing Roblox without the interruption of the man, as he prepared to go to sleep and shut off his light. His closed door creaked open. He figured it was simply it blowing open due to the air conditioner turning on. So he shut it, he laid back in bed, and it creaked open again, annoyingly. He closed the door again and went back to sleep. It creaked open again, and again, until he set a giada he had displayed in his room in front of it to make sure the breeze would not push it open. He anxiously waited for the door to creak open again, but it thankfully did not. And he fell asleep. In the middle of the night, he was awoken to a scraping sound. When he checked to see what it was, the door had opened again, and the giada had been pushed with it. He glared at the closet door, mortified. And then he heard a faint whisper from within, which shuddered. Through blindness, I can see everything. He passed out and woke to darkness. He screamed for his parents. I can't see. I can't see. The boy was left blinded forever. September 15th, 2009. In 2009, a player named came to the hunters claiming he had been followed into multiple games by a strange player with no eyes. The hunters did some quick research and found reports from the previous year about a similar looking player who had followed a player into many games, asking him to say a phrase. The hunters went back to the player and told him to stay alert and that they would do more research and get back to him later. September 16th, 2009, the hunters went back to the player and told him that the last incident with this player had caused blindness in another player. The hunters said the best way to avoid this was to quit Roblox altogether. Beware of the Eyeless Man.